Hello guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to another video. Although we don't do really a lot of videos anymore, basically almost none. So today I wanted to make a video because I want to compare this tank and I want to do a review on this tank on the 60TP Lewandowskiego and compare it to other tanks because I have to say, like, my first impression from the beginning, I'm gonna tell you I don't really like the tank, but I want to let the people know what this tank is like in comparison to the other tanks, which are the two tanks that you can basically compare them to, which is the A100 and the VK72, because they're almost basically the same when it comes to gun and everything. They're like, how to say it, the counterparts of this tank that we have on the tier 10. So yeah. What about the 60TP Lewandowskiego? Is it Polish? It's a Polish tier 10 heavy, super heavy, I would say, although the name doesn't mean that it has a great armor, but it is a Polish tier 10 super heavy that came into the game with the last update. So yeah, when it comes to stats, I'm going to compare it, like I said, to the E100 and the VK72, the two tanks that you can compare it against. When it comes to DPM, this tank has more DPM than the VK72, but it has less DPM, slightly less DPM than the E100. It's not really very tragic. But you have a consumable that will help you with the DPM that we'll gonna talk about later. As for penetration, I use calibrated shells on most of these tanks, so 271 on the standard, same on all tanks. With heat, you have little bit more with the German tanks, but not much. But with HE, I think that the German tanks has the bigger advantage here. As you can see, the German heavies have 94 penetrations with HE, and this tank has only 88 with HE. So that is a big advantage. Disadvantage on this tank with HE, as I noticed also from the gameplay that HE isn't really that effective. When it comes to alpha damage, the alpha of the 60TP is 600, which is not the usual 640 that you have on these German super heavies or the 560 that you have on some tanks. It is 600, somewhere in between, and I have to say, like, it's not great, but it's also not bad. Like I said, it's somewhere in the middle, but with the consumable, with the tungsten shells, it makes it really nice to play. But the thing is, like, the reload of the tank makes it almost not very useful to use tungsten shells because the reload is very, very long. So, when it comes to the rate of fire, it has the best rate of fire, but like I said, that comes for the fact that this tank has less alpha than the other two. So the reload of this tank with calibrated shells is 14.94, which is, we can say, 15 seconds, while the E100 and the VK72 have less reload time, like slower reload time, 15.5 on the E100 and 16.7 on the VK. So yeah, the VK suffers the most from the DPM on the reload, but yeah, when it comes to caliber, it has the biggest caliber, but yeah, it's only by 2.4 millimeters, so not really much. Shell velocity on this tank is better. I use it personally with, I think, supercharge, or no, I actually use the consumable that gives it more, the gunpowder, I think it's called, that gives it faster shell velocity. So yeah, aim time, this is really important because VK72, as you can see, is the best when it comes to aim time, while these two E100 and the T60TP are the same. The biggest problem with this tank is the dispersion, although it's only 0.02 almost difference, but it does make a really big difference. Like when you want to make snapshots, quick shots, this tank really suffers because it's just, I don't know, you miss a lot of shots. Even when you're fully aimed, it just misses a lot of shots. And with the snapshots, it's just almost impossible to hit any shot with this. While with the 100 and the VK, you can actually do snapshots, and you can actually hit the shots if you're fully aimed much better than the 60TP. That's what I noticed, at least from the gameplay. This is the first time I look at the stats of these tanks. From the gameplay though, I know that the 100 and the VK have a better gun than this one. 7 degrees of gun depression on all tanks. The speed of this tank is definitely faster than the other two. Comparison with the consumable that gives you 4 extra kilometers, it makes it even better. So when it comes to speed and terrain resistance and everything, like, this tank is just much better than the other two. Terrain resistance, as you see, is much better on the German tanks, but it compensates with the speed that the tank has. It's actually fast and it's not really bad at all. So yeah, credit coefficients, we're not going to talk about that because anyways, like it's a tier 10, you're not going to make credits with that. So yeah, view range is the same. HP, it has less HP than the 100, but the same HP as the VK. So the weight is definitely much less than the other German tanks, almost half the weight. So it's not really super heavy, I would say. It is a heavy, but like people say it's a super heavy because it's just like from the same caliber, of the gun. So yeah, turret armor, it is better than the 100 and the VK72, that's for sure. But yeah, the size and everything is just better. The hull armor is good on the 60p, but it's bad. Like, I mean, it's not good at all. I said good, it's not really good at all. The hull armor is really weak. The tracks, you can get penetrated anywhere in the tracks. Lower plate is weak. And if you have a higher angle, like if you play an 100 or the VK72, which have higher profile than the 60TP, they wouldn't really have any problem penetrating the hull frontally anywhere with AP or even with heat, I think, against the 60 TP. So the armor is like one of the worst things on this tank, except for the turrets. Like if you're not playing hull down, this tank's armor is just useless, basically useless. You are rarely gonna bounce shots. So yeah, E100 and VK72 definitely better on the hull armor side. So yeah, these are the stats of these three tanks compared, and now we are going to go straight into the gameplay and see how this tank plays. The game load and see what we can do. Hopefully we get good games, and like what I mean with good games is games that we are actually going to be able to showcase what this tank's capable of. So consumables, I use tungsten shells. It increases, I mean, it makes your RNG, let's say people, let's call this RNG, um, on the shots between 105 and 125%. So you're not gonna low roll at all. You're gonna get a high roll with this. It lasts 26 seconds and it cools down for 90 seconds. And I use adrenaline and of course a bit multi-purpose repair kit, or I don't know what it's called. For provisions, I use Zurek, which is 10% crew mastery, improved gear oil, which gives you 6% engine power and 4% to maximum forward and backward speed. It is really helpful. It does help with the speed. And then I use improved gunpowder to get 35% extra to the shell velocity, which actually is really important because the shell velocity isn't great on this tank. Although it isn't such a problem, if you like get used to it, it shouldn't be a problem. This is the equipment that I use on this tank. Calibrated shells, defense system, optics, enhanced gun lane drive, improved assembly, engine accelerator. I use the refined gun, like I said, to get the accuracy better than it is, but it doesn't really make such a difference. Like if you use this one or this one, they're both like not great. It's not gonna change much about the tank. The gun is just not really nice. Toolbox for 30% repair speed, and of course the high-end consumables to duration. I think I should use this one, to be honest with you. We'll see. Like, anyways, let's get to the gameplay and see what we can do. So guys, before we get on with the gameplay, I want to tell you guys that this video is sponsored by Huawei AppGallery, which is giving us a sponsorship on an offer that is really hard to miss, which I really recommend anyone who wants to make future purchases or like purchase right now. It is available since now until the end of this month, which is the 29th of November. So if you want to buy any more purchases, if you buy anything in the game, in-game goods, this is definitely a thing to look at in order to save some money for you. So the offer is 30% point back. So all you have to do, guys, install the game, install the Huawei App Gallery on the link down below in the description. Do that. Click on the link down in the description if you don't have the Huawei App Gallery or the HMS. If you don't have the Huawei App Gallery yet, click on the link down below in the description and download it on your Android device. If you don't have an Android device, you can do it on PC as well. Just get yourself an Android emulator and you can download the Huawei App Gallery. All you have to do is to download the App Gallery. What you have to do as well, like I said, download the Huawei App Gallery, download HMS Core. Just make an account with a Huawei ID. It's simple, like all other stores. You just make with the email and the password, and that's it. You're in. And then after doing that, you just load. Just download all of Tank Splits from the store and then log into your account and go to the store. If you want to buy anything, it is simple. Just press purchase on anything that is bought for money, not for gold. If you want to buy gold, let's say for 100 euros, just an example, there isn't really an offer for 100 euros, I think, but yeah, if you want to buy gold for 100 euros, for example, you click on that, you press buy, and then you have the chance to get 30% points back. So points back means every point you get is equal to €1. As you can see on the screen down below, it is all explained in the link that is in the description down below. So if you want to buy let's say gold for 100 euros, you will get 30% points back, which is 30 points, Huawei points, which are equal to 30 euros. So you can use that 30 Huawei points for your next purchase. If you want to buy, let's say, a gold pack for 25 euros, instead of using your real money, 25 euros, you're going to use the Huawei points that you got from the offer. So you're going to get it for free, basically. You're going to get a 25 Euro Gold pack for free without paying a single cent, and you still have 5 Huawei points left in your account to make use maybe for the next purchase. So it is a great offer. It is available until the 29th of November. So if you want to make use of that, if you want to save some money, definitely you can do that and look for this app. And that's not it. Starting off the 18th of November until the 29th of November, you're going to get even more crazy discounts. There are going to be discounts up to 50% on your purchases. So it depends on the amount of money you're willing to spend. There are going to be coupons on the Huawei App Gallery on the link that I'll put down below in the description. It will be updated and you will get 50% discounts on all of your purchases, almost up to 50% discounts on all of your purchases. Depends, like I said, on the amount of money that you are going to spend. So for example, if you let's say if you're going to spend, let's say, 100 euros, you're going to get 50% discount on that. So instead of paying 100 euros for a gold pack, you're actually paying only 50 for a gold pack. Adding on that 30% points back, you're also gonna get even more points and you're gonna save even more. So it's just insane. You won't get this offer in any other store, not in Google Play Store, not in iOS Store, App Store, I don't know, Windows Store, not even Windows Store, not Steam Store. You will not get such offer anywhere. So click on the link down below, download the Huawei App Gallery, download the game, and make use of these purchases. And if you want to check on points, or if you want to claim the Huawei points, I'm going to show you the pictures on the screen so you know, guys, how it works. So this is the first one, how to claim the Huawei points. This is the explanation. If you want to look on this slowly, pause the video, and of course, follow the steps, and you will claim the video. You will claim the points. Sorry for making so many mistakes in my words, but I'm just trying to make it as short as I can so that people wouldn't really stop watching. So yeah, if you want to check how many points you have on the Huawei App Store, you just do this like the picture shows. Pause the video once again if you want, and then do it. By the way, guys, if you want to make use of these offers, please choose the payment country as Austria, Germany, or Switzerland. One of these 3 countries if you want to make use of these offers. And by the way, you don't have to be living in these countries. You can live anywhere you want. You can live in the US, you can live in Russia, it doesn't matter. You can make use of these offers. Just if you have to make the payment country as Germany, Austria, or Switzerland, one of these 3 countries. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's go to the first game. Okay, good map. Hold down. Bad shot, 60TP, Leopard 1. I think we're gonna go to the desert. That's what we should do. Hopefully the team comes with us. IS-8 is not coming, TP is not coming, objects and the mediums. That's what we have. It's kind of a bit laggy, but I hope it's not gonna lag much in the gameplay itself. We have some packet loss. Hopefully it's gonna be good though. Oh, okay, it's not looking great. Okay, it seems like the enemy team is going to the other side. Maybe we can get a shot into the back shot or something. Okay, that was a bad shot, but I was afraid of this T95 because I knew he was camping somewhere. That was my bad. That wasn't the gun or something. It was my bad that I played it like that. Gonna push on to the T95. So I used the consumables with the wrong timing, so didn't really make use of them. Let's go on the T95. Maybe we can put one into him. Okay, he's a one shot now. Should be able to get him. There we go. Push forward now. 50 TP. He's coming in. Try to side scrape. Okay, he bounced. That was lucky, I have to say, because like I said, you don't really bounce much with this tank. Shouldn't really count on bouncing shots with this tank. Let's put one into this guy. Into the back. 645. That's a good roll. The game is running fast, so let's push. So as you can see, this is a 60TP. As you can see, the armor is not really great. It's right on the front, but on the side, it's really bad. And like I said, when you have a higher angle on the tank, the armor just becomes useless. Well, on this angle, I should be able to bounce, as you can see. Like, when you angle it, when you play it held down, like I said, you get bounces. But when you're angled not really well, like when you're angled down, the armor is not effective at all. So yeah, let's just push in now. Maybe try to kill the leopard in the back with tungsten shells. There we go. An HE into the back to finish him off. There was some lag there, so I thought I would actually miss my shot, but it was fine. He's aiming for me. I don't know. He doesn't want to shoot others. Can use consumable. Let's go. That's another one with tungsten. 685. That is like the best thing about this tank is tungsten shells, in my opinion. Like, it isn't great. The tungsten shells just makes it much better, to be honest with you. I mean, imagine this tank without tungsten shells. 600 alpha is just not enough with this reload on blitz. So yeah, there we go. First round, not bad at all. Claim, cool. Something to get. 1 day premium account. Let's go. Next game. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can get really good rounds. This map could be good. We should go to B and try to spot the guys that are crossing and put 1 or 2 shots into them. Maybe with tungsten shells. Hope we can get 2 into them. That would be a great beginning to start with. Then from that we can build on for the next move. We have only 1 medium, so I expect them to come here. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully. Ping. Okay, it seems like all people are suffering from ping. I'm not the only one. Gonna put 1 into the V. No, I can't see him. Now I know that the V is there. I'm just gonna push through. Oh, Fosh. Can't see them. They're around the walls. Okay, there's someone here spotting me. All TDs are camping at the back, so I should be free here to push the I7. Okay, I7 put 1 into me. Now I should be able to put 1 into him. Nice. See, that's the benefit of having tungsten shells. Giving you that extra alpha damage is just really nice. Yacht Panzer is pushing in as well. Can put 1 into him. Well, we are bouncing a lot of shots, but believe me guys, the reality, this tank doesn't really bounce anything almost. I don't know how we are bouncing so many shots, so the enemies are bad as it seems. Ah, there we go. That's what I said about the gun. It's just not... The dispersion is just not good. Try to get as close as I can to him so he doesn't really see a lot of my tank, except for my turrets. That's a high roll without tungsten shells. That was nice. Thank you, RNG. So yeah, face hugging against these guys should be effective. But you should always try to get as close as you can to them, so they wouldn't really have the higher angle on your hull to penetrate you. So in this situation, for example, it's bad, but nice, okay. This situation, he should be able to penetrate me easily. Like I said. Oh, I have a girl 15, but I don't know why I used adrenaline, to be honest with you. That was useless usage of it. But yeah, anyways, let's continue pushing on and see what our next target is gonna be. Bosch's one-shots, Jagdpanzer is in the middle. I should just push here maybe. I have the HP still 1.6k, so it's fine. 4v5. You can put one maybe into the Jagdpanzer before it goes up. Prepare myself, tungsten shells. There we go. Almost 700. Nice. Not gonna cap. We have the advantage of the cap anyways. Want to get as much damage as I can. That is the Foch. Can HE him. Cool. The gun actually hits, so this is not great. Ooh, okay. Didn't expect the FV to come all the way from the back, to be honest with you. But well played to them. E5 and the FV. E5 maybe I expected him to come, but like the 183 came all the way through. Came all the way through the spawn and killed me, so didn't expect that at all. I7 should have him. Should be a win. I mean, they should win it, I hope. .183 is dead. Just cap C and win it. Cap C, stay on C. Stay on C. Man, what are they doing? Like, why is the girl 15 pushing now? 7 could help him probably. Oh man. This is not looking great. Although we can still win by caps. Even if the girl 15 dies. Yeah, I7 should win it by caps. He has a good position as well. E5 can't be getting to C, like, should be a win. I7 did well, I have to say. We were a bit lucky though to win. E5 gets into C. Block him, block him, block him. Don't let him get into C. Ah, he should be able to kill him. Yeah, should be a win. Should be a win nonetheless. E5 is gonna die. And it's gonna be a GG. Well played, I7. Not bad at all. From a random player, not bad at all. You know. It was a good round for me as well. But that FV surprised me really. Like, we could have gotten up to 4k, 5k maybe even. But yeah. Unlucky at the end with the FV. Well played to the FV. Smart play. Surprising play. Got us with that one. Okay, third round. Let's see what we can do on the next one. Hopefully another good round. This map is not bad for this tank. It's just like you can't get yourself on so many hold down positions that you can make use of the turret armor. So yeah, normally I go to the middle to B, where B is at normally on supremacy. I'll go to the same place and see what we can do. Probably we'll find the 100 and the 60 TP from the enemy team. Maybe even the Jagdpanzer. Let's just go there and see who we are gonna meet. Toxic teammates. Forgetto. Somewhere is in the base. Someone is in the base. There we go. That's one into the 100. 60 TP should be falling back. So, oh, it's not 60 TP who's capping. I don't know. Pushing here could not be great. Okay, let's go back. Because yeah, they're all here as it seems. TDs are gonna get spotted as well now. I don't want to get shot by them, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. Like I said, the gun isn't the best, especially at long range. You shouldn't really count on this gun. Long range, you shouldn't really count on this gun. This position is really good now for me because I'm like held down, especially against the guys that are playing on the other side. But as soon as they push, it's not gonna be great. T57 heavy. Let's put one into him. Okay, cool. It was a bit lucky, but I'll take it. Okay, now we are held down. 60TP is also held down from enemy team, so we're gonna watch each other. You can shoot the cupola, by the way, but it's not easy at all. The cupola is really small. Okay, I shouldn't have taken that shot, to be honest with you. Oh, we are losing tanks. We are losing tanks, and it's not looking great. Against heat, this tank's armor is useless. Try to kill the V. Take one gun down. Oh, come on, man. This gun... I just hate this gun. I literally hate it. What are you doing, Fosh? Like, literally, man. Why are you throwing yourself? Yakpanzer just shot, I think, right? Did he? Or not? Don't armor rack me, please. What, Fosh? I would say the same, to be honest with you. Like, why would he do that? Should be able to get this guy. My teammates just need to hold for a bit. He even made it easy for me. But that shot on the growth team was really important. It's okay though, we should be able to win it still. Not bad at all. Great comeback from the team. Okay, let's go. One more shot would be nice. Yeah, like I said, the HE on this tank, like, when you don't have tungsten shells, the HE on this tank's like the alpha of the A100, standard alpha of the A100 and VK72, so it's not really that effective, but with tungsten shells, it actually is really good. There we go, 688. If he doesn't tie roll, I should be able to survive. Okay, 1v1. He cannot go anywhere, like... There we go. A nice round. Maybe an ace? I don't think so, but maybe, who knows? First class, I'll take it. Like, maybe one more shot and we could have gotten an ace. But yeah, very good round. 5.2k, as you can see. Great thing. So yeah, 3 games, 4k average, 100% win rate. My stats until now on the tank, 103 games are 3.4k, so it's not the best. Like I said, I like the 100, I like the VK72 much more than this tank, because with these other tanks, like with the 100 especially, you have the HP. You don't have the armor like great, but you have the HP, you can push. With the VK72, you have the armor and the HP. With this tank, you don't have the armor, and the HP isn't really like that great anyways. So you need to be really careful playing this tank. You need to get yourself in positions where the enemies are not really focusing on you, where the enemies are actually only seeing your turret. So basically playing hull down. That's what I can give you as tips. Like, I don't know what else to say. These are the tips that I can give you on playing this tank. It's definitely one of my least favorite when it comes to heavies on this game, on tier 10. One of my least favorites, that's for sure. But yeah, it is not a bad tank for some people. It is great, and they're doing really great with this tank. For me, I don't find myself really enjoying this tank and really performing that well with this tank. 3.4k for me, that is like 300 alpha or 400 alpha less than what I should do with a good tank. So yeah, it kind of is on the low how to say, it's on the low part of the list of my favorite tanks. So yeah, That is 60TP for you guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you on the next one. Goodbye.